ฉันไม่ยอมให้เธอเดินไปกับใครคนไหนฉันจะไม่ยอมปล่อยใครมายืนข้างเธอ
ห้ามให้ใครรู้เด็ดขาด
นี่คิดอะไรลามกอยู่ปะเนี่ย
เอาเถอะน่ะแค่ฉันได้แต่งงานได้กับเขาเนี่ยฉันก็เหมือนกับถูกหวยแล้วนะเว้ยแกแล้วได้กันยัง
Highest rating Thailand drama on Channel 3. From this list, we are counting our pick for highest rating Thailand drama on Channel 3. But wait, if you're watching this video, you should subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out our next update. Guaranteed, you will not lose.
ฉันเช็ดให้นะคะ
ไม่ต้องรู้นะฉันไม่ได้อยากแต่งงานกับพี่สาวเธอเลย
ฉันก็ไม่ได้อยากได้คุณมาเป็นพี่เขยฉันเหมือนกันฉันรู้จักกำพืชผู้หญิงอย่างพวก
Game Sanaeha. Within 2 years, so much happens. Moon Chanok studied abroad, her parents divorced, her fathers remarried a much younger former beauty king, and her mother's filtered with several younger men. This broken family transformed Nok into a jealous, ill-tempered woman fixated on reuniting her parents. Meanwhile, Lakna began to live at Nok's house. He had grown from Nok's childhood acquaintance to a successful upper-level manager in her father's company. His cohabitations infuriated Nok. Then Nok and Nai were forced to marry. She agreed to marry only to create the opportunity to completely remove him from the family. But Nai's feelings for her were sincere all along.
ต่ำมากใช่ไหมผมมันน่ารังเกียจมากใช่ไหม
สิ่งเดียวที่จะไม่มีวันเปลี่ยนก็คือความรู้สึกของฉันที่มีกับนาย
คุณนก
Love Destiny. Karma, Marat, Love Destiny, a moon mantra combined to fling Considerang, a chubby archaeologist into the body of another woman during the Ayutthaya era. In the past, the cruel and selfish Kade was betrothed to Dayet, a man who despised her wickedness and prefers a kinder woman. In a fit of jealousy, Kade tries to kill her rival, but her husband dies instead. While Kade is suspected, her murderous intentions can be confirmed. So that and his dad perform a secret ritual to punish the killer. At these pivotal moments, Kade dies and her spirit is replaced by Considerang's.
ไม่งามก็คงไม่มีหญิงใดในพระนครงามอีกแล้ว
อ๋อเจ้าไม่ใช่แม่กาลเกตแน่แม่กาลเกตตายแล้ว
คุณพี่อย่าลืมสิเจ้าค่ะว่าคุณพี่เกลียดข้าเกลียดถึงไส้ถึง
My husband-in-law. The smart and multi-talented Mu'e lived with her crush, Tien, for over 7 years. During that time, her crush deepens into love, but Tien only noticed her as someone to tease and bully. He is completely oblivious to her feelings, so she resigned herself to loving him from a distance. After all, Tien is smart, wealthy, hardworking, and good-looking. His only flaw is being a bit of player. Unfortunately, that leads to major trouble when he sleeps with the wife of dangerous mobster. In the aftermath, Tien's life is in danger. To protect him, Tien's mother forces him to marry Mu'e. Mu'e only agrees for Tien's safety, but it is also a chance for her to be closer to him. While Tien reluctantly concedes and marries Mu'e, he wants to keep the relationship secret.
ห้ามให้ใครรู้เด็ดขาด
นี่คิดอะไรลามกอยู่ปะเนี่ย
เอาเถอะน่ะแค่ฉันได้แต่งงานได้กับเขาเนี่ยฉันก็เหมือนกับถูกหวยแล้วนะเว้ยแกแล้วได้กันยัง
Sapai Jao. Mr. Kittiratnarit or Raerng, aka Kun Raerng, was supposed to get into an arranged marriage with Srijitra, the older daughter of Rajam Damri family. He hesitated because he has already been in love with Ying Khoi, aka Kuning Khoi, but his family refused to let him marry a divorced woman. Srijitra is an obedient daughter, so she agrees easily and preparing to be a royal-in-law by relearning manners stuff at Praek's palace. Raerng completely ignores Srijitra, so she feels really sad, and instead, she feels more comfortable with funny Mr. Boti Tara Jangsopol or ชายไล
น
ฉันเช็ดให้นะคะ
ไม่ต้องรู้ไว้นะ ฉันไม่ได้อยากแต่งงานกับพี่สาวเธอเลย
ฉันก็ไม่ได้อยากให้คุณมาเป็นพี่เขยฉันเหมือนกัน ฉันรู้จักกำพืชผู้หญิงอย่างพวก
My hero series, Heart of Motherland. Techchat is a SBY who hiding his identity. Techchat is a SBY who hiding his identity. Awasaya is a jewelry designer who is trying to reveal his true colors because of misunderstanding. Techchat tries to avoid the annoying girls that can cause the whole operations to fail, but Awasaya doesn't leave him alone, especially after he finds out he is trying the guys the others are trying to set her up with. But everything becomes completely entangled when he is always saving her life and love grows unexpectedly.
ใช่ ผมเป็นทหาร เป็นหน่วยรบพิเศษ
ทำไมพี่ต้องโดดเข้าหาเรื่องเสี่ยงตายตลอดเวลาด้วย
เพราะมันคือหน้าที่ของพี่เลยหมอ
หน้าที่ตายก่อนชาวบ้านเหรอคะ
Barb See Chompoo. With resentment in his heart, Patsakon decides to turn his back on his family. After 4 years, he returns in order to take everything back, and Kang Sadan will be the first person he takes revenge on. But throughout the series, he and Kang Sadan start to fall in love with each other, but because of his resentment toward his fathers for not being there for his mother, he continues to be heartless and selfish toward Kang Sadan by treating her very badly and trying to make her jealous.
ฉันรักเธอนะ รักมานานแล้ว
เกี่ยวรักพี่ค่ะพ่อ
ยังไงกิวกับพี่ก็เป็นพี่น้องกัน
Leh Marnya. Picha is confident, modern, and outgoing CEO. Unfortunately, her playboy husband doesn't share her integrity. For a long time, she hoped he would become a good and loyal husband. But when she realized that was unlikely to ever change, she pursues a divorce. These decisions lead Picha to Ramin, a lawyer, and her childhood friends. While Ramin is helping Picha get a divorce, he falls in love with her. With Picha's failed marriage, she is scared to even consider another love in her life. And Ramin has his own struggles from the past relationship. Krapan Naree. Oramai has supernatural abilities and not is a policeman. They will join each other to fight against Avil.
ท่านรองได้ยินฉันไหมคะ หมวดนัดเป็นเพราะเดรัจฉานวิชาจริงๆ
Raerng Fai. Yada's father frames Chakrit's father for murders and has him arrested. Years later, Chakrit wants revenge on Yada's family. He starts by seducing Yada's sister, then abandoning her on their wedding day, embracing her and the family in front of the guests. Yada is very angry at the man who hurt her family and wants revenge. Yada and Chakrit fight each other on their family's behalf, both of them saying truth the other's present tricks.
ก็อย่าเดินเข้าไปหามันเลย ตอนนี้คุณเป็นเมียผม
The Cupids series, Sorn, Kammathep. A heads of personal department and dashing Natisa should diligently follow the company rules. Instead, she is perpetually late. Not only does she have a long commute, but she must secure permissions for her man-faring or heading mothers and grandmother before leaving. Consequently, her boss Pim threatens to dismiss Nantisa unless they move into a nearby vacant condo. Her new next-door neighbor and the bachelor and court seem to only confirm her family negative male stereotype. Woman comes and goes from his condo all at hours. Whenever a good and Nantisa cross paths, sparks fly. She's disgusted by his behavior, and he is not all regretful.
ว้าว